Alright guys, today's video is oak trees, the boron experiment. I have already started setting out my boron, and I have focused around these oak trees a little bit more, making sure that my nut crop here will be fantastic, and hopefully this experiment will prove a point that when boron is up to where it's supposed to be, you're going to see your hardwood production go way up. So this tree here is one I'm keeping an eye on. It's not in the best sunlight conditions, but it's a whole lot better than what it was. Rate of growth has increased here on this tree. Matter of fact, rate of growth has increased on all these oak trees. So I've already put boron out on these big ones over here. I'm actually doing a vast majority of the food plot because it looks like it's starting to run out of steam here, and this is poor soil just really letting me have it right now. Huge difference between the plot in the field and this, and I know that trees affect sunlight rates in here, but this is truly the best time of year for this to get good sun to take off. So I put more fertilizer out here, and now I'm putting boron out to assist me in these trees. So this particular oak right here is not going to get any, just because it's too close to these bigger oaks over here. So that way I don't taint my experiment on these bigger trees. So over here is another cluster of oaks that I'm going to attempt this on. I also got persimmon trees over here, the American persimmon, and it does affect their production as well. So any tree is really affected by this boron. So I'm going to watch for this persimmon here, this persimmon here, and this persimmon here. And then I got two red oaks here, and this white oak here, white oak, and this white oak here has finally died. So he's on the list to be cut down, and disease finally took him out. And he's got some sprouts that come up out of the ground over here. They don't look too good. I would say they're probably dead too. I haven't done the flexibility test on them, but they're probably dead. So I can at least remove that tree. But for the most part, let's do what I want to do with the experiment. And of course, that small tree to me is a little too close for comfort for the big one, so I'm not going to treat it. So all this over here is going to be treated. The buds have started swelling on the oak trees, so it's just a matter of time before they open up and leaf out. And I need to make sure that I attempt this before they leaf out. I'm probably not going to get, well, this oak will get a little bit. I just don't want to go any higher than that to make sure that those big ones don't get affected. So here's another white oak, and we'll make sure that I get it 360 degrees around that tree. But you can see the fertilizer is out. My overall goal, again, is not to use that anymore. It's just going to take me a little time to achieve that. So let's put out a little bit more here. You can see how tree competition has affected growth right here in the food plot. So the fewer trees, the better. Only leave oaks if you're short-handed on oaks. See, this whole area here can get it. Alright, so that's pretty much what I've got for now. And I will continue to set out a little more boron here. I'll put, well, while I'm filming, I'm going to do these 2 trees here. They have never produced acorns, by the way, so those are something worth watching. I've already put out boron on that one over there. So tree roots go a long ways. So I'm making sure by doing wide spanses here that I'm getting as much of the oak roots to absorb boron as possible here. And we'll see what kind of effect it has. So there you go, guys. Boron experiment year 2. And we'll see what kind of productions these bad boys make. As long as there's no bad weather, no late frost, these trees should produce greatly. So there you go, guys. Experiment underway. Have a good one.